Alright, since we don't have any sponsors, we're just kind of starting off from scratch. But, we're gonna do like our own show, so if you wanna subscribe or whatever, I don't really give a fuck, but we're gonna be doing it, so if you like the first one, come back. But, kind of inspired by Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan's the shit.
So, that's why we're doing this. But, I don't know, just kind of a shout out to him. So.
I know, he's got so much, he's fucking smart. I don't get how that guy is, like, he's not actually that smart, because he doesn't have that much, like, I don't know how to word it. Like, he doesn't have a lot of, knowledge about shit. Like, he didn't,
like, go
it's
to,
not like Josh.
Or, like, you mean, went to college and...
Yeah, that's what
well,
I'm
he
saying.
probably
But
went to
those
some
guys
sort
are,
of college. I don't know his
honestly
education,
think that
but I know he didn't go past
the
4-year
people
college.
that are less educated are fucking smarter than all the fucking book smart people. Like,
yeah, I know. There's a lot of people that are like really smart now, like freaking McKenna
that's
and
yeah.
Bryson.
They're
like,
so dumb. Bryson's dumb. I'm sorry, Bryson, if you never watched this, but you're fucking retarded.
I don't know. He's a little too stuck up about himself. That's what I'm like.
Yeah.
But
what pisses me off is when we're in Heidi's class, no fucking me. Oh, Heidi, your drawings suck. It's like, shut up. Shut
yeah,
up.
you can't do much more. But yeah.
Anyway,
back
to what we were saying.
People like that irritate me. It's gonna be weird when we get out of high school.
I know. Just fucking
goddamn
living in an apartment, having Jason fucking got my girlfriend making bread. I'm gonna marry this girl. She makes some good bread.
I don't know. I kind of think that's a flaw if you're like a man. If you precisely, I mean, I don't want a bitch wife. Like, you know,
Yeah.
that's on my list. I want a wife that's nice or whatever. But I think it's a flaw
to
in men.
his standards,
like,
it's like Jesus.
Yeah, if you have low standards, like when they'll do like certain things, like they'll cook you dinner and they'll do all like the old housewife stuff, you know, then some guys will automatically marry her, even if she's like the most bitchiest woman. But I don't think it's like. I think it's a bad thing to have something that you would like pick and choose through women. Like that's kind of arrogant, I think.
It really depends on what it is.
Yeah, I guess.
Like if it.
Well, I mean, in personality, it's. I think personality comes first because if it's something like a chore, that's kind of weird.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I wouldn't marry a girl because she was good at doing chores. I mean, it'd be nice if she was good at doing chores because I'm lazy. But
I don't know. There's something about like when I own something, I want to keep it nice to a certain extent, and I want to keep things organized. And I don't know. I get in these moods where like my room will just be really shitty forever. Like
I know, me too. Like,
and then one day you're just sitting there and you're like slightly bored.
Clean my
room.
room.
Like that bored, you're like doing something. Like I was just listening to Joe Rogan on my bed, and then I was like, I looked around. I'm like, God damn, my room is dirty. I need to clean this. And now it's like a lot more comfortable.
And you don't have to. It doesn't look like shit. I hate it when stuff.
You just feel like
I
shit.
never do it. But like I'll look around at my room and see how fucking dirty it is. I'll be like, this shit is everywhere. It makes my room look disgusting. Looks like a fucking dirty ogre jacked off in my room, and all the shit of the world is thrown around in my room.
Yeah, so like a dirty tornado just went through there, like mini tornadoes. Or cats. Like cat man. I don't know. I think it's part of like, because like feng shui, it like, your environment does matter like a fuck ton.
Oh yeah, it changes your mood, like the whole
It changes my mood a lot. It makes me more tired. When my room's dirty, I feel more tired. I don't know why, but having a cleaner room makes me feel more proper or some shit. Like,
I don't know.
It makes me feel more proud of myself and everything. I know where it is.
Yeah.
I have to dig through shit. And I don't have to have stinky, freaking moldy orange peels in my room. Dude, that bag stuff we had was so nasty.
Oh, I can imagine.
Like, literally, it was a sack of mold. We had the apple cores and all the rinds and shit. God damn. Dude, why was Jason such a dick before he left. Like, I couldn't tell, honestly, if he was, like, being serious or not.
I know.
Because when he was, like... I think that's when he decided not to give me the Xbox. Because he's like, Dylan, I just don't like you. I'm like,
Did he say that?
yeah. Like, he just, like... And he doesn't say shit like that, you know?
Yeah. That sounds weird.
No, what was it? I, like, insulted... It was, like, a joke insult, you know? And then he said, Dylan, I don't even care if you insult me because it's not like because I don't even like you. Some shit.
Fuck.
I was like, oh, okay.
That's so...
I don't know. When people are so decisive, like, friends, like, if you, like, decisive friends are just, like, when you can't really read them, you know? Like, anything they're thinking or anything they're doing.
Because they're so closed.
Yeah. I don't know. It just makes it hard.
To get close to him, anyway.
Yeah,
Jason
or to,
was hard
like,
to get close to.
I guess to get close to, but, like, to even be honest with, like, or, like, even want to be around. Because, yeah, Jason was hard to get close to.
It took...
Because whenever I would
like
talk
2.5
about something,
years.
you'd always talk about how pissed off he was about living at home. Or, like, how McKenna was upsetting him.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, I didn't get very far. Like, he talked about when he was in the shitty part of his life, but it was still... It was like, dude, we've been friends for almost 4.5 years now, and you're just telling me about all that shit?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I knew him a lot when he went through all that shit. And that's when I would hang out with him. But, dude, apparently I was a dick to James. Like, I don't know how. I think I was just kind of a douchebag to him because he was, like, he was just getting to that stage of life where, like, he wanted to fit in, you know?
Yeah.
And he was just, like, the common dick around school. Like, I didn't go to school, but that's how he acted, you know, even out of school.
Mm-hmm.
And I just didn't like him, so I guess I was a dick to him. I mean, it was just him being him, but I just didn't like him, so I was a straight up dick to him, I guess. So that's why he got the sense I didn't like him. But
I was honestly afraid of Jason when I was that age.
Really?
Because fucking, we'd play on the basketball team, and him and his brother were so good, and I was so uncoordinated and blind. I had bigger glasses on than I have on right now.
Mm-hmm.
And fucking, they were just dribbling circles, just... And then Jason would do his little layup, and it was bad. It made me kind of mad how good they were because I had to sit the bench because of them. Because I would have been playing. Because our whole team sucked.
Dude, everyone's... I don't know, basketball is a sport for older... Like, high school. It's a high school sport. Like, baseball, it's kind of like a junior sport. Like, it can be, you know? Not like t-ball, but, like... It's kind of a more... Like, anyone can play it. Mm-hmm. It doesn't take as much coordination to pick up.
Yeah. Like,
throwing a ball's not that hard, but dribbling and moving around people and shit.
Yeah. And plays, man. That's another thing about baseball. I mean, I love baseball, but it's pretty simple.
Yeah. It's just running bases. And when
there's
you know
not
how to,
much strategy.
I guess the most, like, strategic thing you can do is, like, being good at stealing bases and, you know, getting to the plate.
Dude. That is so much fun at baseball.
When
That's
you
my favorite part.
Like, yeah.
No, like when you tricked a pitcher.
It's just like...
Well, the pitcher was... Alright, so last year, when I was on the team, I was on first base, and Fernando was telling me to go. And I was like, I got the right time, and he was like, actually, you know what, don't go. Because the pitcher was looking at me, and he was fucking looking at me, and I was leading off a little more, and then he fucking faked to throw the ball, and I fucking took off to second, and he threw it to second, it went over...
It went over him?
Yeah, it went over second's head, fucking stole third, he threw it to third, and fucking third missed it, and I was on home, and I was in a pickle at home, and fucking the catcher had the ball, and he was running me back to third, and then he threw it over his head, and the fucking third guy, third baseman, he had the ball, and he was chasing me back, and he threw the ball to the catcher, and the catcher went down to tag me so I couldn't slide out of it, and I jumped over him, and then called it because I jumped.
That's just bullshit.
Because apparently you can't jump in senior league. That's what they said. And
That's
he like
bullshit.
he like
I think
clipped
it's stupid
like
that leagues won't
cleat.
have like that decisive different rules. You know, like
That's fucking
specific
bullshit.
rules.
Like you can be in high school and jump, but
yeah, like what the hell? What's the difference? Seriously, you're gonna train someone not to do something, and then they're gonna advance into a different league, and then they're gonna have to kind of learn different rules and shit. Because there is different rules, like stuff you can do in senior league but not do in high school.
Mm-hmm. Like the bat sizes and all that.
I think that's stupid when like, I remember last year they like waited on games for like 30 minutes because they didn't have the right bats.
Or fucking tape on
on
the wooden bats. It's
well, and it's not like it was like a new rule or some shit, right? Mm-hmm. They just like made it, and you guys had like one bat.
Yeah.
Or some shit.
And they fucking made us take it out.
I don't know. That's one thing that's starting to piss me off about the NFL. It's like I know they're trying to like be safe for the players and stuff. Like I can understand that for high school when you're not paid and you're not even like forced to play it. So, but in the NFL, it's like you can't even hit someone with like your face guard. It's like if you went into tackle and your face guard touched them, it's like foul.
Dude, when fucking
20
people
yards.
had leather on their fucking head, they weren't calling shit like that.
I know.
They were going full force, like biting ankles.
I wonder what the injury rate is like.
Oh fuck! For leatherheads?
Yeah.
They got fucked up.
I know.
Like 90% of.
I know, but I want to see like a chart where it's like.
Oh fucking
the
concussion.
Like, no, over since football started.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the inventor of football is a pretty smart guy. Like I know he stole like the field idea from like soccer.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I don't know if there was any outdoor sport on a field, that's like the ideal kind of setup. But
I had this little thing hit me. Where is it? Where was it?
Guys, M.
Yeah, I spelled that wrong.
Orgasime.
Orgasime. Cardinals. It's like had to do with weird. Oh, fitting into the crowd. That's what it was. Like kids that fucking have the stereotypes of baseball. Like the jock's supposed to be with the fucking
or
the cheerleader.
Yeah.
I don't get why we don't have those like really big ones around here.
The really big stereotypes.
Mm-hmm.
Like Cooper with like Swayze or some shit.
Yeah. If Swayze was so much.
Yeah. Like. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. We kind of do. Stoners.
Not really, you know.
Yeah.
There's like the star athlete is a stoner. Well, at least for last year.
Yeah, like
all the star like
Jacob,
Donnie, and
Enzo,
good pitcher. Yeah, and Enzo, he's a good catcher.
Enzo's fast, dude. He's fast.
No, but fucking
Wait, what's his name? You know, Aaron Meekham's older brother. What's his name?
Oh, Tyler.
Tyler. Did he smoke?
I
don't think he did. At least that last year because he was wearing Marines or whatever. But
yeah, I don't think this one.
Alright. Sorry about the piss break. The hell? That cat? Did you hear that? Was that you?
That was me. I was scaring it. Fucking psycho.
I'm gonna be so happy when I move out. I don't have cats. I don't know. I just
don't. Fucking
I'll
cats.
have a cat or like two when I'm older, but I'm not gonna have any male cats. Male cats are bitches. They're horny and they piss on everything. Like having an Xbox or your fucking cat pee on it. I still have that piece of shit. It's probably only worth like $5.
Dude, all this stuff.
Doesn't have a hard drive in
ridiculous.
it. Huh?
Dude, I got $90 from taking all that
I know.
shit.
But didn't you buy games with it?
I bought the Max Payne 3.
And Black Ops, right?
Ghost.
Or Call of Duty Ghosts.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like a lot of the games that come out on the new gen consoles and the old gen, or the previous gen,
Yeah.
they were all made for the next gen.
Yeah.
But they just like downgraded it. So like I know it's a lot of it's graphics, and because that takes a lot of processing power, but even the feel of the game, like Battlefield 4, it feels like freaking Bad Company.
Oh, jeez.
Like it feels like that, but it looks like Battlefield 3.
Dude, I remember when fucking bad, what was the one you just said? Not
Bad
Battlefield
Company?
4. Yeah, Bad Company 2. I remember when that first
Yeah,
came out.
that's what I'm talking about.
That was the best
Battlefield Bad
game
Company.
ever, dude. We played the demo, and it was like, we have to get this game. And
Yeah.
now looking back on it, that game was shit. Like, most of the games we played when we were
I know.
when
Like
we were really little.
Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Yeah.
I played that game so much.
I used to play Batman Arkham City, but that's not really that old. That was such a crazy game. Like, all the controls and shit.
I
It's
had
crazy
the
how
arcade
controls
version on Xbox. It was really fun. Like the online arcade.
You
Did
know
you ever
what
play
wasn't
that?
fun? The fucking Zombies arcade.
No.
That was not
Where
fun.
it's just the joystick
Yeah.
shooting.
That cat stuff flipping out.
I don't know. My sister loved it. What?
Fucking cat jumped on my fingers.
Come here. Come here. I don't want you fucking doing shit. Okay, you're really irritating me. There's some hanging on your life. I don't know. I'm so excited if I get an Xbox One. I need to ask my sister how soon I can get one. Because they did something with the freaking triggers, man. Like, literally, the curves, like, on the side of the controller. It, like, starts on the side. Not, like, over completely
like
the
this
side.
way?
It just, yeah. It, like, molds your finger.
That sounds
And your
awesome.
finger doesn't, like, slip off of it. So, and the PS4 controller's not bad either. My
What's
hands.
up with the little screen?
Hmm?
What does that do?
It's
The
not even a screen. It's just like, you know, like this mouse pad.
That's what it is?
It's like a trackpad for your finger. So it's
fuck.
like a mouse. I don't get that because your joystick does the same thing.
Yeah.
It's just your finger's more accurate, I guess. But still.
Keep looking at Seth Rogen's face.
Yeah.
Oh, lordy.
We should talk about being patriotic. Dude, Mr. Abrams. You seen his Tea Party cup?
God.
His or what is it? I think it's Tea Party Patriot something party, or I don't know. It's a tea party, but it's like Patriot Tea Party or some shit. It says, and it's his little mug.
That's
I don't know.
fucking... No.
That guy is a total stereotype, like churchy.
Oh, I know. Yeah, he's like hardcore Christian. I go to church every Sunday and I read the Bible before I go to sleep.
Yeah.
No, I got the being too patriotic from one of Joe Rogan's shows with Duncan. They were talking about Aaron Lewis's song Country Boy and how stereotypical it was and shit. And I was just like, at the end, I didn't show you that. Remind me to show you that after this. But there's...
Country Boy song on YouTube?
No, not that. Not the song.
Oh.
That little clip. It's hilarious.
Of Joe Rogan?
Yeah. Because they, like, get at the end, and there's this part at the I'll pull it up.
I know.
No, there's this part at the end of the song. No, I'll show it later. But it's like this old hillbilly at the end of it talking, and he's like, I love my guns. I love my family. And anybody who tries to take that away from me, you're gonna have to come through me. It was like, the fuck, man? What did you just say? It made me laugh so hard because they were totally just railing it. Because they were like, everybody in the time was like anchored down into not evolutionizing anymore.
Oh.
Like they were just stuck. We don't need any more
evolving?
technology. We don't.
Like evolving as a race, or like like being advanced,
Everything.
becoming advanced.
Like all of them.
Oh.
But they were saying like, I love having a slave. I love burning witches. It's fucking. We gotta watch it afterwards.
Alright.
You'll get it.
Oh, it was just like using everything that's
Yeah.
ever been said.
I
as
love being a single
stereotype.
organelle. So, I love living at the bottom of the ocean. It was fucking funny, man. We gotta listen to it.
No, but I'm kind of thinking about taking that poster down.
Keep calm.
I don't know. It was like I got it before everyone had like,
yeah, I know.
keep calm and
Like chive on and shit.
like jack off or something.
Yeah.
Shit. Or like don't hate. I don't know. That'd be kind of a cool poster. I'm buy that.
Keep calm and don't hate.
Or no, don't hate, masturbate.
Oh, I'd buy that.
I'd actually buy a shirt that said that. You know Philip DeFranco, right?
No.
You don't? That's where I got that fucking monkey from.
Oh, the guy on YouTube.
That does the news.
Yeah.
And he's like
with
got
the
this,
angry birds on his bed.
yeah,
Or couch. Yeah.
He
drew those?
No, he didn't draw that. It's just one of his arts. I'm not actually sure if it is original, but I know he sold it on his website.
Oh.
But it was like, kind of his like logo on his YouTube channel is a monkey. But maybe that's just the company that made it for him, Steve's. But I don't know. He has like his own shirt company, like through his YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
That's where it started. At least he has artists send in like designs. We give him like a theme, and then he picks 5 designs out of all entries, and then they make them for a month, all of them, and then one that's bought the most, and they sell it for the rest of the year, and they give like a certain, like 50% profits to the artist, and then $1,000 bonus to whoever wins.
Damn.
And they do that I think it's every month. Maybe it's every 2 weeks. But it's something like that. I want to do something like that. Have like my own poster and shirt company. I wonder if there probably is a shirt out there that says "Don't hate, masturbate."
Oh yeah.
But
there's no way that there's not.
I don't even want to make my own version of it.
Some little fucker in Alabama or
like
something.
the Red Sox.
Yeah.
Little guy that's peeing on like the Yankees.
Yeah.
Have one of those little guys like standing in the corner and like masturbate. Just
that'd be pretty good.
That'd be a pretty funny shirt. I don't know. I hate sports fans that don't respect other teams.
Oh, I know. Like they just
like
bag
they won't, and every team.
The Lakers or something.
Yeah, I know it's like their rival, but seriously, they have nothing. I don't know. I don't get that personal about sports. I just hate when like
watching it.
Like once my team's out of the playoffs, or
it's
like
pretty
loses,
much not even more watching.
It's like
until the Super Bowl.
They'll be there next year.
Yeah.
And it's like I don't know.
I don't know how Joel knows so much about football, man.
I don't know.
It's
He
like,
probably read books on it in the Navy and shit.
Oh yeah.
He probably had a lot of extra time, dude.
So much chess.
He does?
Yeah.
On his phone or something?
No, when he was in the service.
Oh, in the Navy.
I played him one time and he smoked me, man. Just demolished. But that was when I first started playing chess. Probably beat him now.
I really need to take a piss. I had a lot of coffee.
Hold on 1 second. Here.
Dude, I can't wait to get
A new one.
yeah, for a new phone. I don't know. I kind of want to like try out a Droid, like have it not as my main phone, but like use someone else's or something, you know, for a while, just to see what I think about them. Because I know there is some that are good, and like ones that use not iOS but Android or whatever. Because I don't know, I like Sydney's phone. I think it's pretty cool. It's just it's hard to get used to the look of
The
it.
typing, man.
Yeah.
That drive me nuts. I don't know. Her case makes her phone look pretty weird.
Yeah, it is kind of
Rounded.
odd.
It's nice that it's rounded, so when you put it on a table, it's not like laying flat. But it's weird looking. I think the idea behind the design was like so your hand was like curved to the phone
No, it's so it lands.
on wobbles.
No, it's so it lands on its back every time and doesn't ever hit the screen.
That makes sense.
And apparently it's supposed to work, but
Yeah, I don't think so.
maybe it's how it rolls out of your hand. Maybe
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like it would be. I have to try it.
I wouldn't. I'd not do it with a real phone though.
Do
Like-
it like a little plastic phone.
Yeah, I don't know, but then it doesn't give it weight. But still, it has to do it somewhat because they'd get sued if it didn't. Like if someone's
Okay.
phone cracked.
Dude, people sue people for everything.
But it probably says it's not guaranteed 100% of the time. So it'd be like,
Yeah.
oh, you're just not there. I know, like, people that irritates
The
me.
Coffee. The whole thing back in like 2010. There was this lady who fucking ordered coffee from McDonald's.
Oh,
Spilled it on
It
her
was too
crotch.
hot.
It was too hot. It burned her. She got 3rd-degree burns.
Yeah, it's so stupid.
Such
It's your own
bullshit.
stupidity that you spilled it on yourself.
Yeah.
No matter
I
where
mean,
you bought the
unless the
coffee.
lid broke or something. Or like
Or like the
hole.
bottom gave out.
Yeah.
Like, that would
That'd be
piss me
different.
off. But I don't know
I
if
wouldn't
I'd
sue
sue
for
for
it,
that unless it, like, burned my nuts off and I couldn't have kids.
Yeah, if it like did actual damage, 3rd-degree burn. Oh fucking shit! Coffee's hot, not that hot.
Through your pants. Yeah. Like, I can see maybe 2nd degree. Like, it bubbles up a little bit.
Yeah.
And blisters. But, I don't know.
Still wouldn't sue for that.
I don't know, dude. I've had some pretty nasty burns. Like, one time I leaned back on the stove.
Oh.
And my whole hand was like... And every high spot on my hand, my fingers weren't quite as even. They were more bony. But mostly, like, on my palms. Like, all these spots, they were all blistered.
Dude,
And it hurt so bad.
we were mudding one time, and mud got like stuck all in the bottom of the truck, and like I was scooping it off with my hand, and I fucking grabbed onto the muffler, held onto it for like 10 seconds.
That is so... My uncle uses his freaking Bobcat exhaust. He puts, like, when he's doing piping, he puts a pipe on it, and it starts to bend, and then he, like, you know, kind of pulls on it, makes it so it bends it so he has to do a joint. Like, if there's kind of an arc and where he's doing plumbing, so he doesn't have to...
It sounds really lazy.
I don't want to do a joint and a bunch of glue in, just...
Oh, fuck no.
Or, like,
it's a
a
smart
bunch
idea.
of sections. And it doesn't, like, make the pipe get a hole in it unless you melt it too fast. It's like...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'd be the dumbass that fucking burns it to like, so there's only this much in between the fucking curves. So it's like,
so then water just bursts out of it.
Just like turning on the faucet, it's like...
Dude, alright, so we had our water system put in, like, maybe 12 years ago. Like, our whole piping and everything from our well house all the way up, because it was all, like, metal pipes from, like, not the 20s, but, like, at least the 50s. So we had it all dug up and redone. And our water pressure sucked ever since then. And my dad, I think our pipe froze or it broke or somehow. So my dad was It was right out in front of the kitchen, and he was digging, and he cut the pipe out, and fucking he looked through it, and he's like, oh shit, there's a bunch of stuff in there. He takes a crowbar and he's like knocking it out, and then like all these rocks come out, like big ass rocks, like that.
Damn. How fucking rocks in there?
The fucking dumbass that did it, all the gluing and stuff, let dirt and rocks get into the pipes. Dude, I don't know. I've done some pretty big jobs with my uncle though. Like one summer we went to this lady's house, and she owns like tons of property in Nevada City. She owns probably like 16 different houses, and they're all hers. It's pretty crazy. And she owns the place that we were working. She owns like a whole like 300-acre ranch, and her house is like on a separate little piece of property on the road. But we had to pipe all the way from her house to the other side of her ranch.
Yeah.
And it was like 2 miles. Fucking crazy. So we dug this damn trench, and I was getting paid literally $1 an hour. That's my dad's pay rate for me when I was little, because apparently I didn't work as hard. But what I did, we got a quad with a little pipe trailer, and it was like big, and the pipe was pretty light because it was, you know, pretty badass pipe. So I fucking loaded it up and then like drive out there and lay it, so they'd just come along and glue it, and I got paid $1 an hour, and then the lady, when we were done, she paid me $500. Like, she gave me a $500 check. She's like, oh, I saw him out there working. He was hard, doing hard, you know, hard work. And
I worked down to the bone.
No, but
you paid it for.
I had to put it in my. The agreement was I had to put it in my savings account, and then I bought part of my truck with that actually.
Oh man.
But I don't know. Forced governmental people, a lot of people I've known, it seems like they never really knew what hard work was.
Who?
Like, people that work for the government, like Mr. Abrams, like working for the Forest Service. I guess he was a firefighter, so he knows what like pretty hard work is. But I don't know how he could think that a 17-year-old, and I'm not like I'm like not fit or anything.
Yeah. Like
I'm decently fit. And you can say I'm worked to the bone from painting.
I don't know. He's just. It's crazy how people can be so.
I think he kind of forgot what working was like.
No, like people can just be so like with the Anthony thing. How he set up a chessboard just randomly. He's so nice and like strict on being nice to people,
but he's like, not.
It's
he's
just
kind of
like
disrespectful.
glued into his
yeah,
brain.
But he's kind of disrespectful in a way, like not actually paying attention.
Yeah, exactly.
And it really pissed me off when we were picking a chess name. Like I was literally pissed off for the whole day because of that, because he voted which ones he wanted out of for the chess class for us to vote from. It's like, it's kind of like how our government is like narrowing it down to basically the public only knows about Democrats and Republicans.
And then they choose whatever the fuck they want.
Like they choose whatever the fuck they want. Like it just pissed me off because I had my name in there and he didn't like it. So he freaking, so he picked out the other ones like Silent Nights. That's so gay. That is gay. And that was on our shirts. Like, I was actually going to be proud to wear my shirt when I got it. But now that I'm in a chess class that has Silent Nights as our club name.
It sounds like you guys are going to get beat so hard in that tournament. You guys are just going to sleep and bitch and moan and complain.
I bet there'll only be like 3 of us actually win.
Yeah.
Unless it's an unrated match.
Yeah.
Like, if it's against a school and it's an unrated match, like, not through the Chess Federation, it's just like we're playing each other.
Yeah.
I feel like we're all going to get matched up with people that are, like, way beyond us. Like, Paul Bryson, Jonathan, Joshua, Chris, they're all pretty decent, like, really good. Compared to me, at least. I don't know, I'm good at times when I actually really pay attention. But, I don't know, I'm not that passionate about chess. Like, I like playing it, but I just can't get that much into it. I'm like, yeah, this is fun, but it's just...
It gets my brain going.
It gets my... Yeah. But, I don't know, it just pissed me off how we freaking picked through the names.
But there's...
I can't remember what my name was.
like there was so many just options with chess. It's so fucking you just
It is
do
pretty
so
insane.
much.
There's 64 squares with like, what is there? One, two. There's what?
8
pieces.
8 pieces.
Yeah, no shit.
So 8,
No, not
16.
8 pieces across. I'm saying like types of pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 types of pieces on the board. I should know that. I'm in a fucking chess class. I don't know that. Whatever. I haven't had chess since break, or since the end of break.
It's just crazy, like when just one piece. How some people spend like an hour on one move.
Yeah, I know.
It's like, god damn.
That's one thing I'm not gonna be able to handle because you can't like talk. Like there's
Can you listen to
hall
music?
rules. Mm-mm.
Dad.
I don't think so. I have to ask. I can't remember. But it's disrespectful to have like electronic out.
How's that?
I think it's actually like against the rules in the hall because you can look at like a best move or some shit. But you know how many different setups of chess there are?
Oh yeah.
It's ridiculous. The millions of options for different placements of pieces and situations. And
Oh yeah, like the. I don't know a lot about chess, but the solidity and defense or whatever it is, or opening, where you open pawn to
D5.
yeah,
Or D4.
and then someone does the copycat trick where they do the same fucking thing you're doing.
Dude, I did that in Anthony. All right, I was like, I was just fucking with him too because I had my open set up, and I knew exactly what I was gonna do no matter what he did.
Yeah.
So and it just so happened to be the mirror image of what he was doing, and I was like, I'm just gonna copy every move you do, and he makes this stupid ass move where he literally puts his queen right in front of my bishop. And it was in front of his king too, so it put him in check, and his pawn was already eliminated, so he didn't have any pawn to attack with, and it was checkmate. It was so sad. He was like, "Dude, I thought you were gonna copy every move." Like, really?
That's your fault, man, that you lost that game.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
Dude, he tried so hard against, and everyone actually thinks I'm using an excuse when I'm like, oh, I didn't really try. It's like I didn't really try.
There's some people who get. It's like, dude, it's just chess.
Yeah.
Just chess, bro. Don't gotta.
Kelvin's pretty good.
I haven't played him.
He's actually a lot better than I thought he'd be.
Kelvin's smart, man.
Yeah, he's
Smart
pretty
kid.
smart. Yeah, he's a smart guy. He's pretty innocent,
like,
too.
Yeah. Like, he.
I don't know, I think we
talks
should
a
kind of
big
hang
game.
out with him in a way, but change him a little bit.
Yeah. Get out of his little rut.
He's kind of like a loner.
I think he kind of likes being a loner, though. Like, because he knows he's friends with me, and he doesn't come and hang out with me.
Yeah.
I don't know, I think it's a guy, I kind of gave him a vibe. Go away. I didn't mean to, but that's kind of how it happened.
I don't know, but there has been a lot of times, I guess, like, we'll be like, oh yeah, we're staying at someone's house this weekend.
Yeah.
And then he's like, oh.
Can I come?
Yeah.
No.
I don't know, your mom doesn't really like him.
My fucking dad doesn't like it. I
Yeah.
don't get why my dad does. You're fucking weird. I don't know. My mom was
Parents?
going on a rant that night.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
was fucking...
And was that the same night about Beth?
Yeah.
That was. Yeah, that was. I don't know, that was pretty fun there talking to your mom about her at the table.
Yeah.
Because,
all that shit was true.
yeah, it's just funny. It's like, yeah, I can totally see that in Beth.
Alright.
That is weird. Actually, I did have kind of, I don't know. Lately, I've been having wet dreams that weren't really like full on sex. It was just me like walking up and like having a conversation and like groping him.
When fucking...
Like
She jumped on me in my other dream a couple days ago.
Yeah.
It was weird because it was really hot and sexual and it was good, and then all of a sudden her fucking face just turned into like there was rocks under her skin, and I was like, ugh, get the fuck off me. Threw her and she fucking hit her head on my counter. I was, oh shit, she's got.
I hate how this
Myself
thing goes to
over.
sleep like when I'm
Oh
freaking
yeah, like when you're
recording.
about to put in the...
No, we're recording freaking video and it's going to sleep on us, or the screen's going dim. It's kind of like sleep, I guess.
Never noticed that rhythm.
I don't know, but like literally the last 2 dreams I had, I don't even know. It was the neighbor chick. Freaking, I walked into their house and I was like, "Your husband around?" And I don't even know why the fuck I was over there. I guess it was just for that moment. And she's like, "No." And then like it was the weirdest thing because I grabbed her ass and it was like it wasn't a normal ass. It was like popped out so much. It was like a pair of titties. It's like a pair of tits on her ass, but it was really firm. It was really weird.
Strange.
And then I was like, "Oh, come on, just fuck once at least." and then freaking, she was like, "No." And then I remember like sticking my finger in her, and she was like dry as a rock. And I was like, "Come on, you need a little wet." And then I was like, and then she's like, "No," and she walked in her room or something, like feed her kid or some shit. And I just walked into the other kid's room all pissed off, and that's all I remember.
Alright. Totally changing the subject on you, but... Alright, here's one of his little... I wouldn't really call it a theory, but... If there was another if there was another race of humans, and their world had resources identical to ours, would it be the same? It's not... I don't know what would that be? What category would that be under?
If a different race had different...
Yeah, I was
or
thinking
had
he was
the identical...
trying to say like a different, like...
I don't think so. Like a different... Yeah, I know, like a different, complete different world.
Yeah.
Was identical to Earth and its values of everything.
If they had the
I
same
don't know.
brain processing...
If it's a different race, it had the different... Yeah, if it had the same genetics as us, yeah. But if it had the same resources... The thing... Just because you have, like, ingredients... Resources or ingredients for everything, and, like, you know, everything we do, they're ingredients. Just because you have the same ingredients doesn't mean your recipe is going to turn out the same. You know, you can have a complete different recipe. So... I don't think it'd be the same. If they were the same mentally and, you know, everything.
Mm-hmm.
Even if they had different hands. Like, if they had a thumb, I bet a lot of things would be different. Isn't that pretty crazy?
How so little, the chain reaction of something being so small, like, just the littlest shit can change so much. Like, I've been tripping on this for a long time. If I would have done this, would that have changed everything? Like, if I didn't get an iPhone for my birthday
Yeah, I know.
when I turned 15, would I not be best friends with you?
Yeah.
I was thinking that today. I was like, if I didn't get an iPhone, then I wouldn't be able to message Dylan automatically right now. And then I wouldn't have, like, Instagram and fucking Facebook right at the touch of my hand.
Yeah, or eat trips.
Or anything. Because I would... Especially today, because I wouldn't have been able to get a hold of you, because I wouldn't have had an iPhone, and it wouldn't be a direct message. And I was like, wow, that's so mind-boggling that something, like,
yeah,
that little, like, I forgot to tie my shoe when I woke up this morning, and fucking half the world explodes, or a train wrecks.
Yeah, or even if you just, like, trip on your lace and die.
Yeah. Like...
If
that kid didn't kick that rock, I would trip over the shoelace that I didn't untie. Fucking rock go through my eye.
In a weird way, we do have a destiny. I mean, we make it.
Oh, yeah.
But what happens because you can only live in the now, I believe. And that, in a weird way, it is like destiny is a thing, but it's not really completely like your
There's
life.
There's just bits and pieces.
Well, I'm saying, like, everything you do, I think in some weird way happens for a reason, but it's not like it's only happening.
Yeah,
it's not only happening because a next, you know, thing to happen. It's just shit happens. But I don't know. There's only the now you can live in because time's only a concept. So history becomes like kind of like it was your destiny, you know?
What I think about that is, like, I'm not getting religious, but a god or whatever's making this shit happen, they wrote everybody a story. It's just theory, but everybody was written a story, and he took bits and chunks out of it, and then just fucking threw that in the trash, and then that's how you live your life. Like, you would choose those bits and parts that he took out, but you would end up with the person you're supposed to marry. Like, that was left in your story, or the job you're supposed to get, or the fucking drugs you sell,
and where you live, or what you do,
what you did on that day, or how you live, or whatever the fuck it is.
Like, you mean you're gonna go on this course no matter what, but you still have a sense of freedom in your mind,
Mm-hmm.
like in your.
You feel like you
mentally.
can make your own decisions, but that decision was going to be made regardless.
Yeah. But yeah, that's a hard thing, is you'll never know, because if you're like, oh, I'm gonna pick the opposite of what I'd normally pick, it's like that could still be your destiny. Yeah. It's not like there's no way to prove it. You can't just be like, this didn't fucking happen because I would normally pick that.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. It's just,
like fucking. I think one of the hardest trips is what's next? Like, what's after this?
I know.
Everybody's thought about that at least once.
Like, after life?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's what the whole thing of religion is. Of course, everyone's thought about it.
Well, not fucking... I'm not saying, like, religion-wise.
Yeah. Just anyone, no matter what. Like, even if they haven't been exposed to religion.
Like, just
knowing that someone, when you die, like, I think people are born with the idea of being born. Like, you know how parents are scared, like, to tell their kids that, like, their, like, grandparents died or something?
Yeah.
Like, because death will scare them?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's born into us genetically that we know we're going to die sometime. I think that's part of adrenaline. Like, it's our body in shock knowing that we may be close to death. So it's like it's giving us all the energy it can to get out of that situation. But, like, I don't know. I think we already know subconsciously that there is a such thing as death when we're kids. It's just, it's like our brains are not formed enough to really handle that. So we kind of flip out about it, I guess. But some kids are really good about it, like, because they're so open-minded, you know?
I know.
Like, it goes into them, but it kind of doesn't, like, settle. For some kids, it's just kind of there, but it doesn't really settle, you know?
They're just being a kid.
Because I think, yeah, that's the thing, is, like, they're not really in touch with their emotional side yet.
Mm-hmm.
It's just kind of, like, that's why the first 3 years are really important in a kid's life, is because I think it kind of creates more of their emotional sense, like, in their senses for emotion.
What if that's, like, how it was set up? Like, the first 3 years you get your, like, emotions, like, you were always, like, built that way, like, how your, like, the emotions were set, and then your attitude to certain shit or something. You know what I mean? Like,
well, I think it does in a certain way. Because I know some kids are born a little more in touch with certain things, but I think, like, what you're around when you're a kid really brings out more of what that is, you know?
well, yeah, how your parents actually, like, saw them fighting or doing something crazy shit like that.
Yeah. I don't know. Personally, I think it's kind of weird, though, when, like, 3-year-olds or even toddlers are playing, like, violent video games.
Oh, yeah.
Especially out, like, of their own time. You know, it's not like they're just watching, like, their relative play them. Or, like, yeah. But if they're getting into them their own, I think that's bad.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not going to let my kid play violent video games for a while, at least.
Just until
they understand.
Sense to not do it.
Yeah.
Go out and play Grand Theft Auto.
I don't know. It's weird how kids people absorb things, because they won't actually absorb it, like, on the outside. That kind of melts in with them even noticing into their personality.
Oh, yeah.
I think.
After we got done playing Grand Theft Auto that one night, like, when I was driving, I was like, oh,
yeah, what if I
hit that squirrel?
Oh, I know.
Like, this
it just gives you that kind of set of mind, and you're like, what if I just hit that person? Like, I'm not going to,
well,
but
what's gonna happen? His fucking feet gonna fly up in there? No, but there was this one comedian, and he was talking about the difference between psychopaths and murderers is that psychopaths think, oh, if I turn my steering wheel like this, I kill people. I keep it here, I'm fine. 3 to 10 years in jail, I'm fine. And then fucking the killers were just instinct, just fucking. It was crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Shit, that is crazy. No one has a grasp on any of this shit. And everybody can pretend they do, but nobody fucking understands it.
Psychology is really tricky.
Yeah.
Like, I know I have my own freaking problems, but I don't know. Some people have some really crazy problems. Like, I feel like I worry sometimes, like, some of the thoughts I have, I'm like, is that normal? Or am I crazy? Because, like,
oh no, you fucking...
Like, I know a lot of people think about, like, violent things or, like, weird things and shit, but it's like, what if I were, like, one time just to, like, actually do something?
Like,
would it become me? Like, you know?
I don't know, when I was little, I used to fucking take the biggest knife we had in the knife drawer, what would happen?
No. Or if you're just like...
Yeah, some shit like that.
Dude, I don't know. I think I kind of have a weird reaction to caffeine, at least when I'm really bored. Because, like, there was times when I'd have coffee in the morning when we were out ladybugging, camping, and my dad would go off, because he would, like, sometimes in the morning, there would be, like, multiple bug beds around where we're camping.
Yeah.
And I'll run off on the quad and, like, collect some by hand, and then we'll throw them out, because they'll be in debris, like pine needles and leaves and shit.
Yeah.
So we crawl them out and we put tree limbs on them that are fresh so the needles don't fall off. Or nothing falls off, and then you shake them so they're pure ladybugs. But he'll go off and I'll be like alone at the truck and I'll have my knife and I'm just like, what the like, I'll just be whittling something. What the fuck if I just stab myself? It's like, I know I'd be in so much pain and I'd regret the shit out of it.
Oh yeah. I don't know. Have you ever like fucking like been stabbed, like deep stabbed?
Not like
it is
super deep.
Terrible. It is.
I've been like cut deep, but
pain.
I've never. That's like one of my biggest fears. Like I don't know. I've kind of been forming fears over the last like 2 years.
Like that scar right there, just fucking.
Oh no! Actually, I was stabbed right here, but that was my own stupidity. I had this knife, and for some reason I was buckled it like that on my pants, and I was running, and this is kind of like it was looser before, and I was running, and this came out like that, and I went. And it went like all the way up there, and it touched my bone.
Fuck that.
I had a pretty big scar for a while. You can kind of see it's like kind of red. And, I don't know, but it went deep. It's small now. Dude, no one believes me when I say like my ear was like completely almost ripped off. Like it was hanging by a little strip. It was weird. Yeah, I wish I had pictures. Our computer crashed that had all the pictures on it, and it lost them. I think we have them somewhere or something, but it was the weirdest shit.
Lost an ear.
Huh? Like, completely lost it? I almost did. If I didn't get to the hospital, like, if I was at the hospital 30 minutes later, they said that I'd have to have a prosthetic ear.
Oh,
that would have sucked so bad, being the kid that had a plastic ear. Seriously, that would really suck ass.
You know, I don't want to fucking lose my legs because I use my legs a lot, but I think it'd be fun to be in a wheelchair for a while. I mean, I feel bad for people in wheelchairs, but I would fuck around in a wheelchair all day. I make people do shit for me all the time. Just push me to that wall or whatever. Just be a dick because I'm fucking handicapped. People use their shit so much.
Like pulling racist cards and pulling handicap cards and...
I'm handicapped. Let me get my sandwich first.
Like, I don't know.
It's like I'm fucking late for work. Give me my shit first.
Yeah, I don't like it when, like, I feel bad for handicapped people, but when there's someone that's like not really handicapped,
they're being
or like they have like something that's like terminal, and it's not something that's actually gonna like make them something that's not gonna make them disabled. I mean, there's some things that are terminal that, you know, can make you disabled, like really sick and can't walk or some shit. But when someone like has something that they're physically still there, but they're like mentally disabled or something, they like they say that they're disabled, so they need to park closer to the stores and shit.
Yeah.
It's like that just pisses me off. That's abusing it.
You know what else I don't get is how they want to be like everybody else, but they get special shit. If they wanted to be like the rest of us, then they would fucking wait in line to get on the ride or park as far as back as we do. They wouldn't fucking get all this free shit. I mean, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with fucking handicapped people and retarded people and all that, but if you want to be like us, then quit fucking patting yourself on the back and feeling sorry for yourself. Just quit being such a puss.
I know.
It sounded really douchey, but
I don't know. If I was a handicapped person, though, I would kind of be full of myself just for that reason.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have that personality in a way.
I get why they abuse it. I'm a hypocrite.
I don't know. I don't have as big a problem with handicapped people that are there mentally, but handicapped people that are not there mentally.
Oh yeah.
It's like, I don't know. I feel like
coming up and
like there's a Joe Rogan saying that like people call people Hitlers when they say that like mentally or like completely mentally disabled people shouldn't like be kept. You know, like Down syndrome kind of people.
Oh. Like they should kill them?
Like, yeah, they're just a waste of food and material and shit.
There's so much fucking food and material.
Kind of, but like...
I mean, we're starting.
And just room. And just amount of people, because there's a lot of people.
So wasted.
But it's just like...
Skin.
I don't know. I feel like a bad person for saying it. But, I don't know. That's like abortion. It's like people... Because they detect it usually pretty early. At least with most cases. There's some that, like, right when they're born, they're like, what the fuck is retarded? But, like, if they kind of can detect it earlier, it's like, why not abort it? You know? And that goes back to the destiny thing. Maybe that was that fucking kid's destiny to get aborted.
Oh, fuck yeah, I was halfway getting sucked through the tube, and then my aunt came, please stay, keep him. I'm gonna keep... like, seriously, my birth mother was going to the abortion office, and my aunt was like, I'll take him. I'll fucking take him. Just don't get abortion.
Damn. That's pretty crazy. Dude, if my mom would have not had a miscarriage before me, I wouldn't be here, but... Or, like, my twin. Like, if I would have been the weaker one and died.
That's fucking nuts. Wouldn't that be weird if I had a sister who looked like
your age?
Fuck my sister.
Probably.
You'd fuck my sister, wouldn't you?
Your sister?
No, no.
Oh, I'm like, no. Oh, if you had a twin?
Yeah, why did we both
I
have
don't know.
terminal twins?
You did too?
Yeah. It's supposed to be a girl.
Yeah, that's weird. I feel like I'm more, like, not as masculine for that reason, because I, like, absorbed her or whatever. Because it turns into, like, a, you know how there's, like, an egg yolk and an egg white? And the egg white's the nutrients for the yolk. I feel like that's what my twin was when she died. It was just the egg white around me.
I'll give you all my...
It was just absorb it. Well, that's what usually what happens is all the nutrition's absorbed. I mean, it's not actual, like, you ate it, but, like, when it dissolves, it, you know. That's what people don't get is, like, tissue dissolves. It doesn't just stay there, like, as a whole, you know? Like, it decomposes, and then the things, like, the base component elements are still there.
It's like leaving a wolf next to a piece of steak. Eventually he's gonna fucking go mow down on that shit. Oh man, I'm not getting enough of this pickles and ice cream from the bitch that's impregnated with me. I'm gonna eat my dead sister for nutrition.
The idea of eating your own kind is weird.
Oh fuck, cannibalism is disgusting.
I could not do that without just barfing. Like, thinking about it is, like, sickening. But, like I don't know. I'd say I'd do it in a survival situation. But I don't know if I would. Like, I don't know if I could. That's the
If
thing.
I like found a dead body,
Yeah. Especially seeing their face.
I wish it was just like a arm.
I mean, I don't know. I kind of feel like I would want to look at their face, but then I wouldn't because I
Oh,
wanted
God.
to see how attractive they were. But like, I'd feel better if I was even like a more
Lindsay
attractive
Lohan,
person.
except Lindsay Lohan is disgusting.
Yeah, if it was like Jennifer Aniston or something.
Oh, Jennifer. Oh, she's so hot. I didn't think it was possible for girls.
Yeah, we are the Millers. She's hot.
Oh.
But there's probably a lot of makeup and stuff, even on her body, like a spray tan
She spends all her life in a gym.
and a beach, I guess. Like she's on the beach a lot too.
Would you rather be fucking ugly or spend all your time on the beach with no friends?
Honestly, if I was 18, I would date her. If like I had the chance, I would straight up date her. Like maybe even marry her if she was cool enough. You know, like we actually stay together. I would not feel weird for dating someone that old.
Oh no.
Especially if she was rich. She'd be like, "You're going for the money." I'm like, "No." She's hot and she's probably pretty cool. I don't know. There's a lot of people that are actors and like movie stars that are actually pretty cool. I feel like
some of them are dickheads though.
Oh yeah.
Like I can't remember who it was, but they went to go see. I think it was Chad. I'm not gonna say who it was. It was motocross racer,
Mm-hmm.
and went to go shake his hand. He was like, "I don't shake people's hands." He was like, "Why not?" And it's because some bullshit excuse. And he was like, "Just give me something to sign so you can go."
Oh yeah.
God damn!
You're so cocky.
Why can't you just be nice to him? Like that kid's you're probably that kid's fucking idol.
Yeah, I know. You should like respect people that look up to you because that's like your main fan base,
Yeah.
and that's like I hate it when, and that's one thing that really pisses me off when people are like, "Yeah, my fans give me my motivation and shit, and this is my dream," and it's like, all right, if you're really passionate about something, you would like you would see that when someone else is passionate about it, you would like be happy that they're sharing that, and you'd be glad to give your signature. Like I guess it'd get annoying after a while if like half the people you see in public are like,
Chandler.
"Hey," but I don't know. Especially little kids, like I would never deny a little kid a signature.
Oh no, maybe some old fucking child molester looking fucking.
Yeah.
Hey Chandler.
You're like, no, sorry,
Hey,
I'm just
Chandler.
no.
I'm fucking buying groceries. Ass
I
white.
don't get how some people can be so. I don't know. It's something. I guess I'm kind of awkward in public. Cause
Oh yeah, some dude. Just
I don't know.
came
I guess I
running
look.
up to me.
I always look really serious in public. But
I
don't know.
goof
I just-
off in public.
But like, how some people can have like straight up full on arguments with someone they don't even know
no,
in public.
no, I could not do
How? I don't get
It's-
that. I hate drawing attention.
that. It's so inappropriate.
It is. I don't get how someone could do that though. Like,
I don't know. I couldn't get in a bar fight either. Like I hope if I ever get in a fight, I hope it's like in an alley or walking down the sidewalk or some
yeah,
shit.
I would
Middle
not
of the
not an alley, but sidewalk. Yeah, I feel like in an alley, I'm just left for dead because no one walks down alleys. I'd just be laying there like beat the shit out of with blood everywhere, and I would like have it. I'd be like I'd be fine, but I would be too damn broken to move, so no one would ever find me. You know.
You just fucking
So I would just starve to death or like freeze to
A
death.
homeless
or something.
guy that was sleeping in the trash can, watching it go down the whole time. He started pissing on your leg,
Yeah.
using you as
As
a
an
blanket.
Isu.
Fucking like hiding under you. Oh god, it's so warm.
And like, oh god, imagine the things you could do.
Ugh.
I know there's a lot of good homeless people, but there's a lot of weird ones. There are some weird homeless people.
Oh yeah.
I know there's a lot of weird people, at least, like there's a lot of weird people that you just see, or you just meet, but then they're actually good people, you know? But
Spend a day in Walmart.
I don't know.
Just look at all the fuckers
Oh
with
yeah.
the 12 kids in the basket. Shut up, Johnny. I'll fucking beat your ass when we get home.
Mom, can we get this Nerf
gun?
gun? Mom, can I get this Barbie? It's like,
She's just sitting there going fucking batshit
kids,
crazy.
we have barely enough money to get this dog food, toilet paper, and food. Did I say barely enough food or barely enough money? Barely enough money. Yeah, okay, good.
And Your father's still fucking at work. He's probably fucking his accountant and fucking. I hate that stupid whore. The daughters. Whenever I'm gonna go on Instagram. Yeah. Talk to Tony. I'm gonna fuck Tony.
He
Oh
is
my God,
such
he's
a
so hot.
cute quarterback. Like the stereotypical.
Stereotypes are fucking weird, man.
I don't know.
Honestly, what category would you put me under in a stereotype?
I don't know. There's not like.
There's no fucking solid category. There's no fucking category to put me in. It's like Taryn. He's just Taryn.
That's a weird thing about our whole like all our
It's
group.
Greenville.
Yeah, rural towns. I don't know. I think I'm kind of glad I grew up in a rural place.
Oh
you
yeah.
know, like I'm glad, but now I'm myself enough to move away and not lose that. You know, because a lot of people in the city just drift with the crowd way too much. I know people do up here because it's a really common thing to want to fit in, and then they go overboard.
Oh yeah, I think that's what Jason did before he left. He just fucking went overboard.
With the country thing.
No, not that. The trying to fit in with us, humping our faces.
Oh yeah.
Because it was just like, the fuck, you're just not being yourself, man.
I don't know. I think he was being himself, but when
He's just never done it before.
He's just never been himself, so when he does do it, it's really weird. Because, you know, when you get used to how someone is, and they do something that's unexpected...
Well, then why the
it's not necessarily bad, it's just unexpected. It just, like, kind of gets to you in a weird way. Because you're not sure if they're just trying to actually, like, fit in, or if that's actually them, you know? Or if they're actually trying to be different, or what. That's... Especially with Jason, because he's a hard one to read.
Oh, yeah.
At least, especially in the last, like, year and a half.
What I,
Like, in 8th grade, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah. Like, I didn't really hang out with him that much in 8th grade.
I think I inspired him a lot, though. It's really weird. Because, like, I was the complete, like... It's kind of weird. Like, the difference between 8th through 9th to 10th, like, the difference between 8th and 9th year and 10th is really weird because I was always, like, the really top of the class. Like, I didn't have the best grades because I didn't give a shit and I didn't try at all.
Yeah.
Like, at all. Just sit there, basically, and just do whatever the work they gave me in class. But, and I was still getting pushing good grades, and I was, like, always the one that knew everything. And then, like, in 10th grade, everyone was, like, I don't know, it was just weird. Like, everyone started becoming, like, becoming smart.
What? I don't know, this is kind of weird to explain because it shouldn't make me, like, I don't want to call it angry because I'm not angry, but when people copy what I'm doing, I should take it as a compliment.
Yeah,
because they're like they're trying to be like me because I do something that's funny or something like,
or like able to look up to, or like,
like
something that
I've always wanted someone to look up to me, kind of like it would feel nice to have someone
that actually notices you in some way, like more than just being there.
Yeah, and fucking then when people would do it, it's like, whoa, just be yourself. Like when I said something, like I was texting somebody, I said some word I've never said in front of them, and then a couple sentences later they would say it, and it was just like, whoa, that's fucking weird. But it's different if I was like, if I would say some shit like some saying, like fuck me sideways, and then you would say it. That wasn't weird to me.
I don't know, my cousin always said that when he lived here, and then you like said it, and it kind of got me back to it because my cousin Nick lived with us and they went to school together. My cousin Nick got so much for smoking pot, so he moved up here to try to change, but that didn't work because my dad lived here. Because my dad lived here.
Smoke even more.
Yeah, and so was it? Oh yeah, so he would say just fuck me sideways or
Yeah.
like fucking A or something. He'd say one of those, and so I kind of started saying it in a way, but I didn't like say it a lot. It was just
just kind of come up out of nowhere.
Yeah.
No, but when people like quote me word for word, it was like, dude, be yourself. Quit fucking trying to be me. That's I don't get what we're trying to do when we do that. What are we trying to get across? Are we trying to impress the person so that they'll accept us? Which I never got because I've already accepted you. If I give you a fuck of attention, I've accepted you.
Yeah, I know.
I like your personality. But as soon as you start trying to be like me, and I'm really irritated with myself. Like, that's one of my biggest flaws is when I like hear if I fucking listen to this.
Yeah, if I listen to my own voice, it bugs the shit out of me, and I pick apart like everything.
You're so fucking irritating. You say fuck too much, and you wiggle, and you fucking jump around, and it's like, settle the fuck down. But that's totally my personality. Is fucking just off the walls.
Yeah.
And I honestly hate that personality.
Yeah, no,
like
me
when
too.
I'm around people like me, it's like fucking
kind of like
away.
Taryn in a way.
Yeah.
Like Taryn's like a steroids version in a way. Like he can't really settle down. But
it's like, dude, fucking chill.
Yeah.
And it kind of goes back to the Mr. Abrams thing with the Anthony chessboard. It's like, why are you pretending to do something? Just you like me so much that you just say it.
Yeah. Just
so you don't hurt my feelings, or like you're just trying to be overly nice. Like when I said, me and Taryn used to do this all the time. We'd like play tricks on people. We would go up to them just to manipulate with them because they knew that we knew what the outcome was gonna be. Like we walked up to some kid. And we were like, oh, did you ever watch that episode of Family Guy when Stewie falls off a cliff? Just fucking making up some shit. And the kid would be like, oh yeah. Oh, you fucking
so
fell down the
stupid.
cliff. It's like,
it's not an episode.
That's fucking bullshit. That's not an episode. But then in the fucking fart theory, like, I'd be sitting on the bus. I'd be sitting next to somebody and be like, oh, dude, somebody farted. And they'd be like,
they're like,
oh, God, I can smell it. It's
yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
And because they'd be judged because they were gross or whatever because they couldn't smell it, or like even if they did, they weren't plugging their nose or something.
It's like,
I don't know.
You don't have to fucking do that.
Jake and Cody always got me stuck into that shit because I was pretty bad when I was with them because I like never had any friends really.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I did. I just didn't really have friends for a while at least because I was homeschooled and I was just kind of a loner at home playing in the fucking dirt all day. But they would get me tricked into this shit, like, because I didn't even have TV, and they would ask me questions about, like, TV shows, and I don't even know what the fuck that was, like, certain shows, and I would just totally go along with it.
Oh, yeah.
Because I didn't want to feel like, because they would make fun of me if I didn't have TV, or if I didn't.
When I went to Copper Creek, I had the biggest crush on this girl that was older than
God,
me.
when I went to Copper Creek, I was, like, a different person. They thought I was, like, some fucking total, like, I said I was good at surfing, like, I'm alright at surfing. But I said I went to Hawaii and I was like pro surfer. I was like, yeah, I'm really good back there and I'm really good at college for surfing. Like I made that up. Like no one goes to college for surfing. Well, at least I don't think.
I still haven't. To this day, I still haven't watched The Office. And this girl.
I love that show. I got TV, man.
No, but I never watched The Office before. I never like went on to Netflix and fucking started watching The Office. And this girl, she was so hot. I just wanted her to just notice me. And she was talking about The Office, and I was like, oh, I fucking love that show. Just blowing shit out my ass. Just oh my God, Steve Carell's the fucking funniest guy. It's like, Chandler, you little fucking liar. That's such bullshit.
Yeah, I know. I hate, like, I don't know. I never had a girl do it to me, but, like, some shit that girls will do, like, to get guys' attention. Like, oh, I can't do my work. Can you help me in my work?
You know what makes me mad is that fucking... when I actually need help for work, like, maybe at first I was trying to get attention. It's like the boy who cried wolf effect.
Yeah.
Then when I'd actually need help on my homework or whatever the fuck it is, they wouldn't do it because, fuck it, because I tried to talk to him once. It's not even a bad thing. It's kind of a compliment that they're just trying to loop you in because they don't have the balls to do it any other way because they're nervous of what you think if you just said, hey, let's talk.
Yeah. I don't know. I hate how, like, relationships always have to be built off of something that doesn't start
Oh, yeah.
as
like
something saying that, like, you're interested, you know? It's always like you have to become their friend.
Or, like, you have to be hooked up from
Well, like, I'm not
friends
saying,
with
like,
friends.
you automatically, like, ask them out before you know them, but it's like you have to, like, get to know them without them knowing they like you, you know? Like, you might know without saying it that you like each other, but I just hate how you have to, like...
Oh, you have to...
Like, if you tell them that you like them, it's like...
They think you're weird.
They think you're weird or, like, something. It's just... That's a weird thing.
Like, you... when you both be checking each other out, it's like, why don't you go fuck in the bathroom or something? And then you, like, walk up to them and they get all awkward.
Yeah.
It was like, oh my god, we both like each other and I'm still awkward. It's like, fucking pull up your panties. Quit being a little
I don't know,
bitch.
I've never walked up to a girl, like,
oh, no,
in public, ever.
I'm such a pussy when it comes to girls.
I know, like, at Rio Hotel, like, those, like, I don't know. Like, I know I'm alright at, like, looking, but, like...
Oh, no,
I don't know, when I look at my...
eyes,
when
I got hot when I'm checking out chicks.
Yeah, me too. But, like, I don't know. It's like, I know I'm happy that I look a certain, like, I'm happy that I'm not fucking ugly as hell. But I know I'm not, like, I don't know. You know what I mean?
Girls are
It's like I'm
not
as confident. Like, I know even confidence is attractive for girls. But, I'm not confident enough in myself, at least, to walk up to a girl because I'm afraid I'm going to get friend zoned.
You know what I hate?
The thing is though, in public, it's like you're never going to see them again unless you do actually go up to them and then start to, like, something actually works out. Even if you're just talking, it's not like it's still going to be that big of a deal. Because if they're talking to you then, it's like they obviously didn't turn you down again or before, so they didn't care how you introduced yourself, you know? Or, like, it might have been a little weird or whatever at first, but it's not like they're freaked out and ran away.
Yeah.
That's one thing I need to remember about is, like, just doing something because I know it's only, like, a one chance thing. That's how I am with a lot of things. But
oh yeah, you gotta live life to the fullest.
Yeah.
It's fucking... I've been doing that so much more. Like, just if I ever hesitate to say something, I'd say it right after. As soon as I start hesitating to say it.
Because the more you, like, doubt yourself, it's just gonna get worse.
Because, like on the movie.
Yeah, on the movie 1, 2, 3. That's my new rule.
Yeah, I totally started doing that.
I totally picked up on that. I'm like, yep, that's a good rule.
That is a good rule.
Unless it's something that's like stupid, like 1, 2, 3, 2, heroin.
Yeah. I hate the door closed.
It's kind of like Yes Man.
Mm-hmm.
My mom and my sister's probably getting in the mood.
I don't know. I've wanted to do... I almost said I wanted to do heroin. I wanted to do the yes thing.
Yes Man? Like, say yes to... I don't know, there's opportunities and things you would not want to say yes to. Like, sucking a hobo's dick. Hey, will you suck my dick? No.
Or give the hobo $100 or whatever the fuck. I'd say no to that. Fuck, that's half my life savings, bitch. You're gonna ask him to move in? Fuck you.
If it was like $100, I wouldn't, like... I wouldn't say yes to every hobo. I'd be like, hey, come on, alright, look. I'm not the one that got myself on the streets. I know you maybe didn't get yourself on the streets, but I'm trying to make it myself. But I don't know, I would give $100 to a hobo that, like, honestly tried. But I want to give every homeless person I saw like $100, unless I had a shit ton of money. And it's hard to tell if they're real or not.
Yeah.
Like, if they're actually gonna go out and buy clothes and food and try to save it and use that to get a kickstart, but
You don't know if they're trying to get a job or some shit. Because fucking you sit out there with a sign all day. Go look for a job in the newspaper.
Yeah.
Being such a lazy
The thing is that sucks about our society is most jobs, they require a dress.
Mm-hmm.
You know? I think there should be programs like... I know there is, I think, certain kind of programs where they'll house homeless people and they can kind of get a kickstart, you know? But there's not enough of it.
Soup kitchens.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Dude, that would
I
be...
wonder if there's like people who are so cheap, they're not homeless, like they have a home and shit. They just go to the soup kitchens to eat.
They act like they're homeless?
Like, yeah.
I hate people like that.
Like, fuck.
Ew. Soup probably just tastes like asshole anyway. It's probably like freaking roadkill.
Oh, yeah, but...
Thrown in a blender and then
But
freaking
if you want to
cooked
save
and...
some money, if your last name is Kingsland, then you're gonna... I wonder if that's like what they go out, like that's their steak dinner, like, let's go out to the soup kitchen and get a fucking bowl of eyeball soup.
Yeah, they're a weird family.
There's fucking a rat tail floating in it, you can slurp that. Ugh.
It's like the last thing in the bowl is just...
Like,
like
it
spaghetti,
slaps you
like...
in the, yeah.
It's like
Slaps
it's
you on the
crawling
side
down
of
your
the cheeks.
throat. It's like a real rat's crawling down their throat, just slapping its tail around. Dude, rats are nasty. Especially
yeah,
males. So they stink like piss and shit, and they freaking their balls drag around.
I wonder.
And their tails are like...
They're like a fucking
they're
hard-ass
hairy.
piece of rubber.
Yeah, they're like dicks. They're just the shape of a tail.
I don't know.
They're
Fucking
like
tails
slightly
are a lot.
hairy.
They're
It's like
denser.
pubic. It's like light, thin pubic hair on their tail. That's straight.
Can you imagine if we had pubic hair?
It's
on our
like
dick?
it's like
That
after.
kind of hair. It'd be so weird. I wonder if that hurt going down.
No.
Alright, we need a way to end this because we're rolling up on
Hour and a half.
hour and a half. Actually went pretty well.
Yeah.
Too
I
bad.
don't know how boring we were, but
We'll
I don't know
probably
if we
watch
wanna-
this tomorrow and be like, what the fuck?
probably be like, yeah, we're really boring, but we'll upload anyways, see what happens, you know?
Yeah,
But
it's got a way to do it. Gotta start somewhere, right?
I don't even want to talk no more.
Yeah.
You
Fine,
want to
man.
get on with the night. I mean, this is kind of getting on with the night because it's kind of been planned, but I think it's cool if, we do this for a while.
Oh, yeah.
Because, can you imagine if we had sponsors?
Fuck yeah, that'd be sick.
Even just one, if it was like,
Fucking
some
Kleenex
random-
or something.
no, not even Kleenex, that's a pretty big name, but like, even if it was just some
Fucking
random ass,
Wet wipes or some shit.
no, like, Humpty Dumpty's art store on 3rd and Main or something, you know?
Some random
thing that's only like pays us $1
Yeah.
for
that'd be
the
sick.
ad or for the sponsor. But
I don't know, we'd have to get it. I don't know how we're gonna get it out there because I don't want to be those fucking douchebags. Subscribe and hit that like button. It's like,
slap that like button.
it's like, dude, they'll fucking do whatever they want.
Yeah, I know.
That's one
People-
thing if we get big.
that's one thing is that telling people that they should like something.
It's like,
People
dude,
don't like taking commands.
Yeah.
Telling someone to like them. Unless they're like totally obsessed with the person, like, yeah, slap that like button.
I will fucking slap that shit. I will slap that like it's in something that you slap.
But if it's like some random person, like they're watching the video, they're
Like-
like, I'm not gonna subscribe.
Oh,
Unless,
yeah.
unless it's a kick ass video, you know?
Yeah.
It's like,
Like
hey, you
the
guys should
sheep
subscribe for
falling down
more.
the hill. Oh my.
Like, I don't get. That's not a big of a deal for me. Is when someone's like, "Oh, you should subscribe if you like this because we do put up more." You know, like that's kind of informing them that if they like it, there's more to come see. Like it's sort of a way to use it to get more viewers and stuff, but I don't think that's a bad thing necessarily because if they do like it, you're kind of informing them that there is more. You know.
I don't know
Or
if we get responses from this. Like if people are like, fuck yeah, I fucking laughed 12 times. I don't even care if it was once and you skipped the rest of it. Or skipped the first half or only watched 10 seconds of it, but you still gave it a like because you were just being a nice guy, which probably won't happen. But
Yeah.
Or you just watch it because you were like, oh, I'll give this a shot, because most of the videos I watch is, well, let's give it a shot.
Yeah. I just hate videos that start off bad, because, like, to grab my attention.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll watch a video even if it's kind of sucky at first.
Mm.
Unless
Just to
the
see if it
person,
gets good.
unless the person's annoying, or it's really freaking stupid,
Oh, yeah.
or if it's just, like,
Ugh.
completely, like, fake. Like, if there's nothing going on.
Oh.
Like, if there's, it's like a, like if I'll look up a motorcycle racing video or something, and it's nothing's cool, and it's just playing like,
oh, it's like a fucking.
It's just like a helmet cam of a guy just, you know.
I was
if
gonna
it's
say
just something
pixelated.
Yeah.
Pixelated.
But usually that's internet
Picture
connection.
of fucking.
If it's not internet connection and it's just shitty video quality,
like they filmed it with a little razor.
Yeah.
Fucking what were those phones called?
Razor flip phones.
Yeah.
They were razors.
They were just razors. Weren't they like?
I'm not sure.
Or they Verizon or some shit. I think they were on Verizon.
They were Motorola's.
Dude, I wanted those phones. I wanted one of those so bad. And then I like actually.
Dude, I wanted a BlackBerry.
I had a BlackBerry. I was like, eh. I played that fucking one game.
This computer.
What game is it?
What the hell was that? Damn cat.
No, the game where you.
The motorcycle
like Brick Breaker.
Oh. Oh
Or
yeah.
the bouncy ball.
Oh, you mean on
BlackBerry.
that was on BlackBerry? I thought it was on iPod. Vector.
No, because
or
it had
whatever it's called.
The little ball in the middle of the BlackBerry.
Yeah. Oh, maybe so. It's basically the same thing, but it was Vertex on the iPod, and you had a little when it like to scroll through your music.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that thing, but it was just a, like the rotating bricks in the middle and then the ball, and it's like you ricochet it back.
Oh yeah.
And you get to the middle and the ball would disappear or whatever.
Yeah. No, I don't get the. I lost my train of thought. Think of something else. It's fucking. I can't remember. Damn it! This is making me mad.
Smartphone was pretty. The touchscreen, dude, that was trippy to me. When
Oh
they came out with touchscreens. Like I know
the first touchscreen you ever had, just it was like.
Yeah, it was an iPod.
Yes.
I think
so responsive. I touch it, and it does it.
Yeah.
Oh, the iPod.
Touch.
Fucking Nano.
Oh.
The Nano, when that shit first came out. How
The
big
Nano?
it got. The
You mean the very first one?
I can't remember what it was. The one where you turned it sideways.
Oh yeah, the shuffle that. It
No,
was the
not the
iPod
shuffle.
Touch that had it first, that turned sideways. Or you mean that had cover flow?
Yeah.
Like where you'd scroll through it and it'd just be the
Yeah.
album covers?
Mm-hmm. That's what it was.
And it wasn't just like names of songs?
Yeah. Yeah, that iPod. What was that?
It was a Nano. It's
Yeah,
just it wasn't.
Is it like
it
the
wasn't
next
touchscreen.
generation or some
And
shit?
then turned. That was the third, fourth gen.
Oh.
That was I don't know. It was, oh my god, that was the worst.
But everybody had that fucking iPod. Like, after a while, and then it...
Yeah, those little square
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah, and then it just died.
Yeah.
Like...
Well, it's because the new ones came out. And then everyone started getting iPhones. No one has iPod Touches anymore. Like, there's people that have
except
them.
for Harrison.
There's a lot of people that have them. Like, people don't actually have cell phones.
Mm-hmm.
Or they will have a cell phone without an iPod Touch separately.
Big Logan.
Yeah. He has an iPhone. I
Carmichael?
think he's... Oh, Carmichael? No. Yeah, he's just got an iPod. No, but Kingsland, he has an iPhone.
Oh, yeah, I knew that.
But, I don't know. I never
think that's
see
why
it.
he gave his iPod away.
I never see it. And that thing he has in, like, the see-through case, that's an iPod. That's
I don't
not
know,
an
he
iPhone.
messes around with it. He has a black case. He has something with a black case. I thought that was his iPod, the one in the black.
No, the one in, like, the see-through tanish case, that's an iPod.
That's a
says-
nasty-ass case.
Yeah, it says iPod on the back.
Oh. I never had an iPod.
He doesn't
an
have an
MP3.
iPhone. I think he's just talking shit.
He's such
Like, he's just
he's
saying,
a turd. That kid's a turd.
I would not mind kicking his ass.
He's definitely, if he wasn't homeschooled and he went to the high school.
God, he'd be like James.
Yeah, he's so
cocky and arrogant.
No, he gets sucked into the crowd. He's like the biggest crowd person to get sucked in. Like if he went to a fucking, he'd be 10 times worse as Anthony if he went to a fucking one of those schools.
Oh, yeah.
He'd fucking have braided hair and shit. Come back with fucking cornrows. What's up, dude? It's like, god damn, bro. I don't know. I've been trying to get along with him. It's really hard. And irritating. Like, I try to be nice to him, and he's such a douche.
I know. Like, dude, did you see the comments on that picture?
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
No, not the one in the private, the direct.
Oh.
It was freaking, it was the day I got sick coming back from Chico, and I was in a horrible mood.
Mm-hmm.
Just a shitty day, because my mom was annoying the shit out of me. And I felt like ass. And they wouldn't turn up the heater in the front so it would get warmer in the back. And apparently it was freaking hella hot, but I had the chills. Oh. And then my sister wouldn't fucking roll up her window. And I was pissed off. And it was just a long, fucking shitty day. And I had Thai food and it made me feel like an asshole. I don't like spicy food.
Do you post?
Like having a main course spicy. I can't handle that when everything's spicy. But I had freaking this picture with my pulling my shirt up, and then he comments on it. He's like, "Yeah, because I want to see your abs on my news feed or whatever."
Fucking follow me then.
I'm like, then don't follow me and don't freaking look at it. It's like you just scroll on by it. I don't give a shit. I don't fucking care if you jack off to it. It's your fucking business. Seriously, like what it's their side of the screen, you know. Yeah. But he was just saying, what pissed me off though, is he said, "Oh yeah, because I wanted to see your pictures on my feed or whatever," and it's like, and then I comment back, I'm like, dude, if you don't want to see it, then just don't look at it, and I don't see the big deal. And then he's like, and I was like, oh yeah, that's kind of rude, dude. And then he's like, oh, I was just kidding. But something else. It was like totally contradicting. It was like another diss on me.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, well, that was kind of, it's like you're just covering up by saying you're kidding. And then he's like, no, I'm really kidding. You don't have to be an asshole or something.
I know, he totally, like, as soon as you start firing back, just flips it around. He's
yeah, like you're
kidding.
Bad.
I was kidding.
It's
like,
because,
with the whole fucking,
that's what we do,
video.
you know? Like, I know we do that to a certain extent.
But not
like...
seriously, though.
Yeah, like, we will be fucking with him. Like...
Yeah. I mean, there's been
a couple times so that
I just didn't want to get in a fight with him.
Yeah.
I was, like, done fighting with him, so I was like, oh, I'm kidding. But that was, like, once. And that was just because I wanted to go the fuck away.
God, Josh, such a bitch.
Yeah.
I swear, I'm going to end up punching him so hard. If he does something, like, to hurt me,
oh yeah,
or touch me, or, like, punches me or something in front of a teacher, I'm going to fucking rail. Like, if he kicks me or some shit.
I don't get why he thinks he can get away with it. It's because no one's fucking hit him before.
No.
As soon as he gets
hit.
But
literally, at night at drama, he fucking walks up to me, and he like, "Ah, you want to go?" And then I was like, "No." And then like he kind of backed off, you know. And then I like a few minutes later, I ran up to him like, "You want to go?" And I like shook him, you know, like he did to me. And he like got all fucking defensive in my martial arts on me and kicked me in the nuts. Like I wasn't expecting it, you know. He just fucking straight up kneed me in the nuts. I think that was when you and Sydney were walking behind me. You guys came up. I was like, fuck
yeah.
Fucking wanted to punch him. Oh my god! It's like, really, Josh? You just did the same fucking thing to me. You were obviously kidding. Because if you really, I don't know. I kind of feel like he thinks he can beat one of us up.
Oh fuck. The whole.
Because literally one punch, like I wouldn't doubt it. He could hurt me.
Oh yeah,
like,
he could hurt me.
It would like knock the wind out of me a little bit if he gave me a good punch.
But I
But
would
he
kick
can't
his
even break a
ass.
board. But I could lay him out so fast.
Oh yeah. It's just
I could knock teeth out and give him a broken nose probably if I punched him hard enough.
Just one
And
blow
got,
to
like,
the glasses, so like
if
he
he was the
couldn't
right
see anymore.
distance and it was straight on, with like.
It wouldn't even. Honestly, it wouldn't
Like,
even
right
have to
there
be
is-
good technique or anything.
Yeah, it's just enough to get him off his feet.
Just if I fucking kick that little bastard in the head, just a terrible spinning heel kick, just right at the in
temple,
this area.
or just a jaw, just.
Cause
Or just in, like, even if it's just the side of your foot and it's just whole.
he would be fucking because he wouldn't
Just enough to
expect
get him off his feet, yeah.
Because he's fucking. No one's given him consequences for his actions.
Dude, I know, he's actually a really big baby, that family.
They fucking complain about him.
It's because, like, he's the only kid that's worked out to his parents' standards, you know? Like, Logan doesn't get along with his family. And his older sister was way worse. She already, like, ran away. Like, freaking.
That
got
fucking
all
pissed
weird.
me off so bad.
Hmm.
The whole. Oh, that's so typical of you. Fucking. I told you the story about me stealing a chair in art.
Oh, yeah.
And she was like, that's so typical public school kids. I was like,
Oh, yeah.
Shut the fuck up, you weirdo. Just because I go to a high school and have friends, I don't hang out with my brothers.
Yeah.
I actually liked Logan Victor.
I don't know, Logan.
I hated his sister. She's so nasty. Ugh.
Yeah, but anyways, we should talk about something that's actually interesting.
Yeah.
Because it's like totally our own conversation of lives.
Yeah.
But they're like just
The
listening.
fuck?
I don't know who the fuck these people are.
Yeah.
But it sounds like if you want to beat the shit out of kids.
That sounds like a little shit.
Dude, we've got an hour and almost 40 minutes.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I know. I was thinking it's crazy for like 2.5 hours. 2 hours even.
It's
actually not that bad.
Yeah.
We're kind of talking back and forth pretty good. This
long
is
as
going
it
to take
keeps
a long
something
time to
going.
upload.
Oh, yeah.
Because even my 7-minute video took like 15 minutes to upload. It's take a few hours. Hopefully the time sync or the voice to video is synced well.
Oh.
Because I uploaded my I know talk shows don't really matter. Like for
people
just
just listen
synced
to 'em.
for people to just listen to them, but it bugs me when you watch something and it's even off by just even
A
a
little bit.
little bit's the worst. Because when it's like you can't
can
quite
barely
tell,
notice it.
you can barely notice it. It's just enough to fucking put you off the edge. But if it's like enough to not to like really be bad, you just if it's for the sound, you just don't look.
Dude, I've been tripping out on this chess move for like 20 minutes. This your picture. Alright, so the horse moves up and
white one.
yeah, and it the bishop and the fucking
The
castle.
The
yeah,
rook.
the rook. It just totally fucks it up. What would you do after that?
I don't know where the pieces would be though.
Yeah, it's confusing as shit because it's all upside down.
Because you realize they're on the same half of the
Yeah.
board if it was flipped either way.
Like if I get what you're saying.
Unless it was like a joint in the middle and then it was like the whole board rotated diagonally. But like
That's
if
such
you
a
were to straight
cool
flip over the
illusion.
board, they're on the same exact.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's the same exact setup. Yeah, it's the same exact. No, actually that rook's on the opposite side. And there's no rook in the corner. It's actually a lot different, but yeah. I'm amazed we actually talked about that much.
I know.
I think it's gonna be.
We did 2.
I promise
Two
when we
topics.
are not as buzzed on caffeine, we will have a lot better
This
talk.
is more of a pilot.
This is a pilot, so if you
Just-
like a little bit of it, just comment
If
for
you even
feedback.
get this far.
If you even get this far.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you
We
get to
should
an
have done
hour
this at
and
the beginning.
39 minutes. Yeah, if you get this far, please comment and say what you liked and what you didn't like. probably
you
you
think
probably
we should
didn't
do
like the
this?
last like 40 minutes or last
Yeah.
like at least 15 minutes when we were talking about our personal lives.
Unless you're from Greenville.
Unless you're from Greenville and you like hearing what we'd say behind your back, but you know.
That was just fucking gossip. We just
That was
looked
just
like,
gossip. We just like little
looked like
bitches.
two women.
I don't know.
I don't know. I just
don't
hope
like talking
fucking
shit exactly, but it's like I like getting it out that I have to say. That's what I do it. I don't do it to put someone down. I just do it to get off my chest.
I don't know. I like talking shit. Cause what the fuck are you gonna do? You gonna
There's
beat me
like
up?
Josh. That's one person that. That's one person I really like talking shit about. There's those people that I like talking shit about.
I feel bad for Josh though.
Yeah.
But it's his own fault for positions he got himself in. So that's why I don't feel
I wish that
kids just need
he says he doesn't like girls. That's so no. It's like, dude, you like girls.
It's an
You
act.
are.
He's
Oh, I don't need girls.
Yeah.
He just says that because he knows he can't get any. He couldn't even get the, like nastiest girl around at our school. Seriously, he's just got that personality that is.
he also doesn't try.
No, he doesn't try, but his brother does, and he doesn't even get any.
Well, that's because his brother's a fucking douchebag. I feel bad talking shit, but honestly, if they were listening
I don't know
to
if they came up to my face, I'd still say, yeah, I just said that. So
that's
I like
just
claiming your shit is different than talking it.
No,
like
those
if you're
are
gonna
all
talk, if you're actually
facts.
gonna talk it, and, if someone's gonna come up to me, I'm gonna claim that I said that.
Yeah.
Especially
If it
when
was Josh.
no, especially when they can go back and show you something or like
Oh yeah.
a message or a video or
I fucking saw you on the internet.
or some witness of some sort,
Mm-hmm.
But like, but I'd still not lie to them if it was,
It wouldn't change what I thought.
It wouldn't change what.
If they fucking came up to me.
I would still claim my shit unless it had some huge effect on me. Like, you gotta protect yourself some way. I mean, I know lying's not exactly good, but it has its benefits.
Fucking get in a fight. That's bad. You don't get in a fight.
Claiming your shit. I don't know. I wouldn't claim my shit to some people. Like, if they're really like fucking. Some people like they get so pissed off about stupid shit, and it's like they're getting a fight over like someone they dated like a year ago, their new boyfriend. They're just getting a fight over it. Like freaking Justin Fogelman.
With who?
Like, he posted something on Facebook. He was like, I'm gonna break his neck or I'm gonna punch his face in or some shit.
Oh.
About his ex-girlfriend's new boyfriend. And then my sister commented on it and she's like, here's the number for anger management.
Oh, man.
It's just like, I don't know. Certain things like that in a sense. Just, I don't know. I don't want to get in a fight over saying shit. Because, like, some people should take people's trash talking about them, like, not to heart necessarily, but they should take into consideration that maybe it's true.
Yeah, because
that maybe they should change themselves because they actually are a cocky asshole.
everything we've said, we're not the only ones who would think it.
No.
Everybody thinks the same way. And I'm not trying to be a dick and call out all Josh's shot and throwing the fucking dirty laundry all over the internet so everybody can see me putting down Josh. It's all true shit that he's done before. We're not spreading rumors about him.
That's one thing that really bugs me is him stealing shit. Like fucking soda drinks. It's always a drink. Fucking buy your own drink, you little dipshit. He always
From the
runs off with it and
cafeteria.
starts drinking it. Then he'll buy a drink and he'll set it down and he fucking takes it away.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like putting laxatives, like straight up just full on laxative drops
That'd be some
in a
shit.
bottle one day and just leaving it there.
I don't get how he still does it
Because he had no proof.
after he drank the spitter.
And I just leave a little bit, so it was like he drank it all by the time he had steak shit. It would be like whole bottle. I don't know. He does chug shit fast. Chug shit fast.
No, but it irritates me how Logan, like, before me and Sydney, like, were actually a thing, like, he didn't hit on her and he didn't, like, do shit to her at all.
Dude, they were like friends last year, and I hated that so much when I had a thing with her. Like, it pissed me off.
And that it's doing the same shit. Like, when you two went off, they, like, didn't talk anymore. And then as soon as I started dating her,
yeah, it's like he has to get in and
he would come up at like the worst times. It's like, dude, we're having a fucking private conversation. Go away.
yeah.
Or is it like he fucking hits on her right in front of me? Like, I'm fucking standing right here.
Dude, he's totally trying to get broke. Totally.
Oh, Anthony should just step in. Motherfucker. Oh, dude.
Dude, Anthony's such a cocky fucker, man. I love him, but this thing will like dim, and then all of a sudden it'll go to sleep, and then sometimes it'll dim, and then like 2 minutes later it'll go to sleep. So I'll sometimes have enough time to get in. I wonder if like the screen goes black and it's not filming us. That's kind of
That'd be weird.
But
Alright, we need to find a way to end this shit.
we need to find a different subject if we're not gonna end it too.
But aliens. No, hold on. Oh,
God damn,
end it with
my
one
voice is getting so
appearance.
deep right now.
Why does water? That is not what I meant to say. Why does water boil violently?
Violently.
Violently.
The fuck? That's not a topic. Why does water boil violently?
Is human nature naturally more good or evil? It's a strange one.
I don't know. That's kind of a common one. Like, are people born? It's kind of like our subject earlier. Like, are people born with like main emotions and people around them just bring them out? Or, like, were you born completely innocent and like you become what's around you? But I believe you can become what's around you no matter what. Like, just you get used to living that way, like in that culture, and it just kind of sinks in.
You know what's crazy?
Even if you'll find yourself saying things that you normally wouldn't say before, just because you're hanging out with different people.
Oh yeah.
Like, and you're not actually meaning to say it. Just like you're not like, oh, I'm gonna go out there and say this because they'll think I'm cool.
Yeah.
It's like it just somehow becomes
Sticks.
part of your language.
Like my sister, she says Joel's sayings now. Like I noticed this like when they first moved in. Like after the first month, she started talking like Joel, like saying when someone would ask her what she did today, jacking shit. That's like shit Joel would say, and calling Matthew baby McKee. All right, here's a good one. If someone was trapped on the world where they never ended, would you join them? Would you sacrifice the ability to end your life simply to keep their company and make
if they like
less,
could never die?
Oh yeah.
If they're immortal.
Life less hellish and horrible. To never let them live alone. That was a personal question.
That's a weird one because I don't know.
Why do girls not like to be ogled, yet they wear decorative shit on their asses? I don't know. But some of these are pretty funny.
I don't know, but that thing, like,
The personal.
I don't know, that is really scary. For some people, at least. Like, I'm not scared to die. I'm scared of how I'm gonna die. You know, I think that's what most people are scared of. Because if you automatically just like fucking fell asleep and never woke up,
Oh yeah.
Like
But
that.
you wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know.
Unless there's another universe or world that you would
unless
go to.
like, and you still have those memories and all that shit. But like, I don't know. Maybe if someone was really scared of death, they would probably be immortal. But then by the time they're living for a million, or not even a million years, even 1,000 years, they want to know what death is like.
Oh yeah.
I would not want to get stuck in that.
But honestly, I would.
And it's like, how do you know you're like each other? I don't know.
It depends on the person.
Yeah, it really does.
If some fucker. Honestly, I think it would be.
God, that'd be depressing.
What?
I get so depressed if I couldn't die. Like after a long time.
I don't know. I just.
Like this
if your
world
body
is,
aged.
This world is beautiful. But it's like.
Like if you still went through the same processes, like you would just fucking get old and senile and decrepit.
God, you know how many drugs you could do?
I
I would do every drug. Every drug, all day, every day. If you could not die.
If your body
even the
didn't
worst
like get fucked up.
Yeah.
As long as you didn't age and your bones wouldn't start fucking up, then who wouldn't want to live forever? I honestly didn't. I would want to live forever.
I think it's weird that like I don't know, cloning is a weird thing because like your mental state lives like in a way. I guess there's a lot of old people that get Alzheimer's and stuff like that, but that's just because your brain's deteriorating and different chemical stuff is happening. But if I like had my brain transplanted into a grown body, that's just weird. Like if it was someone that was actually living and then they like killed it and then put my brain in it just so I could live in a different body that was mine, I would not do that. But if they could grow like just the body and it was never conscious that it was a thing, and they put my brain in it, I'd be fine with that. Like if they could just clone every part but its consciousness, you know,
nuts,
and like plug it in like in the Matrix, and then just freaking download my information. It's like kind of like a cell phone. You know they're gonna have something like that though, some kind of a chip or something. But you feel like I don't think there is like they can transfer the soul though. I think this like that person can have the same exact attitude and everything that you had, but I don't think it'll have the consciousness. Like when it interacts with people, people's view of it they'll still think it's you.
Or traumatized, like that person was traumatized because they were raped as a kid, so now this is how they're like. It's fucking like somebody molded your being inside.
Yeah.
Like all your memories and experiences.
Like, well, yeah, you'll still have like that person. That body will have them. I'm saying, like that body will have them, but that body itself won't be conscious that it, like, it might be told it had a different body. It's like, oh, but the only reason it's that way is because that your soul experienced it, and I don't think you can transfer a soul into a body if you ever could do that. Like, I think it's something that it's only a one-time thing in that body.
Yeah.
You can only it's like a freaking. You know what I'm trying to say. It's like a hard drive. But like, I don't know. It's like your relationship with your I think your mind, body, and soul. It's like
that'll never happen again.
Like you're only taking the mind. You're only taking the mind. You're only taking the memories. You'll only be yourself to the people around you. You won't be yourself to that yourself.
You may have the same personality and
yeah,
like you do the same actions, but you wouldn't know where the actions came from. Like you wouldn't know how it was all built up. Like you wouldn't know why you have a nervous twitch whenever you see a fucking yellow doorknob.
No, I think you would.
I don't know, because like you'd still have the experiences, but you wouldn't know why. Like you'd wear your sock inside out because of some experience. You would know what the experience was, but you wouldn't know how you like got it. Like how that was a part of you now.
I mean the exact memory?
Yeah.
No, I think you'd know the exact
not
memory.
the memory.
'Cause it's all subconscious. It's just you wouldn't know yourself. Really.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You wouldn't know why you had, like, yeah, I know, it would be like unreal memories to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be like you were knocked out and reprogrammed.
Or like a fucking lucid dream or something.
I feel like it'd be like a lost, that's like a lost soul in itself. Like, the memories that it was transferred to it, it's like, it doesn't, that body would not feel like it was itself.
Like it had something missing.
That body didn't live through it. The other body did. Because there is a lot to the sense of, like, I was reading an article on, like, the ghost, like, blueprint or something they call it like that. But you have, like, a blueprint of all your body parts on your body. And, like, if you were to have your hand blown off or something, it still feels like in your mind that object or that hand is there, or that limb. So it, like, feels like it's itchy because it's all in your nervous system still. But it's just that body didn't go through it, so I don't know. It's all very weird.
Yeah,
it's trippy shit.
And I think that's where we'll end it.
God damn, we got up to 2 hours.
Yeah.
But
Feels nice.
If you liked it, you don't have to like it or subscribe. Just know that we'll be doing it. And thank you for watching all the way through. If you did, you definitely deserve 1,000 views, 1,000 subscribers, and 10,000 more likes to your channel. Because
dealt with us.
You dealt through hell, and if
2.5 hours.
I think what we need to work on is just like talking about shit like that.
Yeah, and not going off on it.
And if I was more of a comments donor, like,
yeah,
if I got a little more fucked up every day, I was a little more used to me. I think I could think a lot straighter. Because sometimes it doesn't make me sharp. Sometimes I'm just going. But we need to be more straight up on, like, have more stories and talk to them instead of, like, we're talking to each other, you know?
Yeah, there's not. There's.
They're kind of like they're viewing in on a.
Yeah, it's like we basically just gossiped them.
Yeah, it was like you just saw what we do.
We just needed somewhere to start.
Yeah, we needed somewhere to start. So no, that's not what it's always going to be, but it'll change over time. So yeah, thank you.